Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AlleyOopDunks second episode. Hi, Konstantinos.
Hi, Bill.
So, in this episode, we are going to build another team. So, if you watched our first episode, we created our main team, but now our goal is to have a deep value team, a team that will appreciate during the game. So we are looking at players that are mainly, in our opinion, undervalued. And also, we would want some coaches that will think they will give us some points. And as we said before, we don't want to lose really points, mainly when we're looking at coaches, right?
hmm And we had in the first episode we discussed about which coaches we will prefer and which players we will prefer for this team, for the deep value team. So, shall we begin?
Yeah, and I just wanted to add, we made a rule just to make
Mhm.
this more challenging. We are not going to use any of the players or the codes that we used in our main team,
Mhm.
just to make it more, realistic.
And challenging, yes, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, head coach. Let's go for that.
So in this case, for the head coach, we have we cannot select Zelmir Bradovic because he is the coach for our main team.
Yeah, and as you go and you select the teams, we looked at their fixtures and we think that probably they're going to win. We
Mhm.
came down to this five coaches. You don't see more coaches because we thought some games that may be close
Mhm.
enough to call, or it's too early in the season to tell. So looking at that, and because we are going for value, we are leaning towards the Mubru. So Mubru, the head coach
Mhm.
of Valencia, is playing the Spanish derby against Baskonia with just 6.5 credits.
I think,
We don't know how close the game will be, but
yeah,
probably it's a good selection for us to give us enough credits for the rest of the team.
yeah. It's as you said, it's value for money in this case. We pick a new coach in Euroleague for a deep value team that will have many young players, and some of them will be newcomers in Euroleague.
Mhm.
So selecting Alex Mumbrou was not that difficult, but the next choice is also not that difficult, and I must say it's prearranged. Let's say if you have seen if you have seen our first video, Yaciel Rivero, the sender from Valencia,
Yeah.
his bill said he's a lock for that team. So he takes the starting center role.
Yeah.
He's an athletic center, mainly in the paint. It's not like Dubljevic. His teammate Dubljevic is a stretch big, but Rivero has to be in the paint, and he's very efficient. He's a very good rebounder as well. So that means
And
he
Napsius rebounder, may I add.
exactly, yes.
Yeah.
And that's how he can give points to this team, even if he's not a top scorer, like he cannot score 18 or 20 points. If he gives 10, 11 rebounds, again, he is giving points to the team. So we start off with Yasil Rivera from Valencia.
Nice. Yeah. And then I think the next pick on our team is also automatic and is one of our favorites. We both agree. To be honest, it's easier to build a deep value than the main team. So yeah, and that will be Musa. Musa is the point forward of Real Madrid. Is in a very deep roster. He's young at age. He had a very good season last year, and he had a very good Eurobasket.
Yes, he
And
was the MVP of the ASB League.
exactly. He was amazing, pretty much, and as well, he managed to lead Bosnia. That I guess it was just on the wrong group, the group
Yes.
of death, if we could say. But still, he had amazing performances there. And although the youth of his age,
Mhm.
I think he is going to provide much of playmaking from the forward position. Um, he is very good in driving, good around the basket. He's not as consistent in shooting, but he's not a bad shooter. He's actually a good shooter. Um, and he's gonna write down minutes. So I think many people probably will stay away when they see in the same team and around the same forwards. You have Hezonia, you
Hazonia,
have Hanka, you have
Rudy as well.
Rudy, you have Yabusele at four,
Deck,
Randolph that is still injured. Who else did you say?
Gabriel Deck.
Gabriel Deck, of course. So um, it's not that easy, but we really think he could be the next best thing in EuroLeague if things align and go his way. And there were, I think, Konstantinos, you said there were some rumors that Real was looking at getting back Campazzo.
Yes.
Maybe in that case, the conversation will change a little bit because he wouldn't be needed less in organizing the game. But
Mhm.
until then, for me, um, I think is a safe option.
Is a safe option, and he has a very nice beginning with Real Madrid. He started picking it up from last year, continuing Eurobasket. Again, as you said, the group, it was, yes, it was that group, the wrong group, but still, he managed with Nurkic and Bosnia to beat Slovenia, which was a big win. And now, in his first games with Real Madrid, he plays very mature. And as you said, they have so many players or forwards, but still Musa is one that stands out
Yeah.
from all of them. So I'm really looking forward to see how Musa will play in first time in this EuroLeague.
Yeah. Oh,
So we have one center, one forward. What's next? I think it's good to have also one guard. So we start with 1-on-1. Um, from all the guards that I see, and of course, I'm thinking about the meaning of the team, deep value. So, well, we cannot spend 15 credits for, we can basically, but you know, then we lose the purpose of that project. So, in my opinion, because he is back in EuroLeague, I will go with the Canadian, the Kevin Pangos. He was amazing in his last playoff series with Xavi Pascual versus Barcelona. So I have trust in Kevin Pangos and Ettore Messina that Ettore Messina will make the best plan for Pangos to play and thrive in his system and with Armani.
it's actually his chance to prove that he can be the top EuroLeague
Mhm,
ball handler uh, in a top four team, right? Because I think Milano, it is a top four team.
mhm.
Um, so yeah, as you said, he did have some really good playoff run, and he was great before with Algiris. Um, but then since then, we haven't seen that consistency. So
Yeah.
maybe this is his year.
Yes.
So yeah, we're looking forward to see Pancos in Milano.
Mhm,
So then I guess I will go with another guard that we both appreciate, and that's Chris Jones
mhm.
from Valencia. Chris Jones will probably be the focal point of the team, and um, he probably Mubro will give him the keys of the team. He has shown last year with Villeurbanne that he can actually um, control the game, and he can help on both creating and scoring.
Mhm.
So I am looking forward to see him continue playing on that very good level.
Yes, last year. Villeurbanne created one of the best duos that we have seen. Guard, I mean, with Jones and Okobo.
Mhm.
Uh, well, last year I said one point that reminded me of Misic and Larkin, but the Misic and Larkin is different level. They play so many years together, but they
Mrs. Larkin of the poor.
of the poor of yes, 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 of the Misic Larkin of deep value. Let's say
Yeah,
they created that, and it was
fair enough.
really nice. It was really nice to see this um, two young players, and then see Jones now in Valencia. He made the step up, so only thing is just to continue to be to perform well.
Mhm.
So we just need one player to finish our starting five. So we need one forward. Um, in the Italian Super Cup, he was the MVP of the Italian Super Cup. He is a newcomer again, first time in Euroleague. Choice of Sergio Scariolo, I have to give it, and with the amount of 10, I think 10.2 credits. Yes, I have to give 10.2 for Semi Ojeleye. He was in the NBA. Now he's in with Virtus in a very, very stacked team. But still, he was the MVP because he did the little things. He grabs the rebounds. He plays the defense. He will go drive to the basket. So he does a bit of everything, and that's how he contributes to the team. And fantasy-wise, I think he gives in many sections points, such as rebounds and also some assists. He can give 2 or 3 assists per game.
Yeah, it seems like he can do all the dirty work in a team of stars, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Very valuable player.
Yes, I think he will be the main tool for that team to succeed.
Mhm. Mhm. Cool. So then I think I will go for our sixth player, and I think much of the Zalgiris luck in
Mhm.
getting some good wins will go through Keenan Evans' hands. I
Mhm.
think last year, especially towards the end of the season, he proved himself to be a very valuable member of the late Maccabi team,
Mhm.
and he saw that he can help in even in both guard positions.
Mhm.
Um, so I think he will have quite high users, and he will see long minutes as well for Zalgiris.
Yes, last year I agree with you. With Maccabi, he contributed to that team. He was the creator when it's needed. I've seen games that he finished with 8 assists, for example, and he gave scoring punch when the team
Mhm.
needed that. Because last year he was playing with Scotty Wilbekin. Wilbekin is primarily he's a scorer, so he had to do all the other work to play next to him.
Let's not discuss what he had to do last year because Maccabi wasn't great at the point, right?
Yeah.
It was a tough
Yes,
season at
it
the
was a tough season for Maccabi, but now let's see new season. They have new veterans, new coach, so they may have a
very, very
completely
nice
different game.
roster, to be honest. Let's see
I
how they put
agree.
it together. Yeah.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah.
Um, I think you gave me a nice assist here because you went to Zalgiris now. One player that I even talked to you about this player, even in the Eurobasket. Um, again, he came from the NBA this year, a newcomer for EuroLeague. I'll have to go with Ignas Brazdeikis at the forward position. Um, he, I think he will be one of the main scorers of Zalgiris, if not the main scorer. Um, and also, he can contribute in many other areas, such as rebounding. I've seen his games in Lithuanian league that he had 6 rebounds or 5 rebounds. So that means that he's not only focused on scoring points, but also contribute on other areas.
Mhm. Nice. So I think, yeah, we are probably done with our Lithuanian friends, and probably I think just looking my notes here,
Hmm.
um, I would go for another forward
Hmm.
just to finish up our forward line.
Yes.
I think Hayes in Fenerbahce has a new chance to prove himself.
Hmm.
Um, I think it's around 8 credits. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Um, so he has another chance to prove himself. Things didn't really go his way with his
Hmm.
previous team.
Hmm.
Um, so
Even he had the same coach, it didn't go well for him.
yeah, but there was different competition in terms of getting playing minutes, and
Hmm.
um, this is a new start for him. He will have a new coach, and I think he is going to be looking at more minutes now. And also, we don't know what's the status of Bielica. That means maybe some more minutes as well added. But in any case, I think because he can cover,
Three and a four, I
mainly
think.
for Badia 3 as
Mainly for,
well,
yeah. Mhm.
I think he has a chance to showcase his abilities again, because there's no doubt about them.
Yes, he's a very quality player. He showed that in Zalgiris, of course, and then in he earned his transfer to Barcelona. So he didn't go to. He went in one of the top 4 teams of
Mhm.
EuroLeague. But yes, competition is different. Every team has different targets. So now that we see that Hayes stayed on the team with the same goals as Barcelona, but maybe the change of environment will help him to develop more and be more consistent in his game.
Mhm.
Um, but in this case, I will not agree with you in one thing. Earlier, you said after Brasdeikis that our, let's say, the group of players from Zalgiris will be done. Uh, well, I didn't say anything
So
then.
you have more.
I think so. I have one more. I think I have one more
All
because we
right.
still have 13.5 credits from what I see. And I have seen that he's playing well recently in the Lithuanian league again. Seeing the stats, I have to go with Laurinus Bairutis, the center from Zalgiris. I
Mhm.
think Zalgiris last year had Nibo. So this year Nibo is playing with Maccabi. So yeah, it has a new front line with Kivarius Hayes that was brought this summer and Bairotis. So I think they will make a good combination, both of them. And I think Bairotis played last year in EuroLeague. I think then he was maybe on loan. I'm not sure about this, but now he is back with Zalgiris and he's ready to be that guy for Zalgiris at 5.
Fair enough. Um, so then we left with how many credits?
Let me see. I'm sorry. Let me see exactly. 5.8.
Yeah, okay. So in that case, there is no other. Um,
Yeah, I'll go down to 6 just to be.
yeah. So what happened is, I think. Yeah, it's the first choice actually is what we need to take is Obst. And if anyone watched our first episode, you would see us selecting him. Um, but then we decided he's a best fit for the value team.
Hmm.
Um, so there's been a replacement that we announced in Twitter. So Opt can just, I think it's a better match for undervalued players. We don't know how many playing minutes he will get because of the numerous guards that Bayern has.
Hmm.
But we all know, and we've seen just recently in Eurobasket, um, how much of a shooting power he can be. So
He
we,
was exceptional for Germany in Eurobasket. Exceptional.
so
Reminded
we,
me of Stephen Curry. A bit,
yeah,
a bit, a
that's
bit.
yeah, all right. That's a little bit
It's an
yeah,
overstatement, but
overstatement, right?
he
Yeah.
was that. He had this instinct, catch and shoot. He was really on fire.
To be honest, the whole German team they played really beautiful basketball,
I agree.
running and shooting many threes, distributing the ball, having um, all the players able to pretty much cover multiple positions and step out, being stretch bigs and take the shots. Really beautiful team to watch, especially
True.
with the guards they have. So I think that really helped his game
Mhm.
because that team worked to create shots for everyone. I'm not sure if that will happen in Bayern. So this for us is a great choice because of the credits. We think for his abilities, that's really undervalued. Now, if he's really going to get the playing time or he's really going to showcase again his abilities, we can't predict that for sure.
Yeah,
But that's but that's our best guess, I think, for now.
yeah. It's only left to see. It's only left to see if he will have this space in the area to develop even further and have the same role as he had with Germany with Bayern
Yeah,
this year.
yeah. So
So I think,
overall, we are Zalgiris BC, I think. Zalgiris Kaunas here.
well, we have three players from Zalgiris and we have two players and the coach from
Valencia.
Valencia.
Oh
So
yeah, and the cause. Yeah, I forgot that.
I don't know exactly now what if we were green or orange, but this
Uh,
is
so
actually,
we need. Yeah, is that our starting system? Because I can't really see well T1 and T2 when
well,
they play.
all starting five are T1.
Okay, and
Then
then
Evans T1, Beirutis T1,
okay.
Ops T1,
Mhm.
Hayes T1. Only Ojeleye is T2.
So then is the sixth position, I guess, is between Hayes and Evans.
Yes,
Uh, Probably, I would say Evans. Tough one.
it is. It is. Because Maccabi has a lot of guards, so Keenan Evans will have pressure
Yeah,
from Baldwin, from Lorenzo Brown, Hilliard. There are too many guards at Maccabi.
yeah. Well, we don't really know how they will all um, play defensively, but
True.
in any case, I think probably more balls will go through the hands of Evans than the hands of Hayes. So I think,
Evans will be the main guy guard for Zalgiris, I think.
yeah. So I think as it is good. So
Hmm.
then we need to decide on a captain, and that's a tough one, as I see here.
That's a tough one. Mm,
Who are your picks? I mean, for me, it's obvious.
I'm between Pangos and Jones, to be honest.
Okay, I was thinking Musa as well. So I was between Musa, Pankos, and Jones. So I guess
Yeah.
take Musa out of the conversation. And,
Um,
then we have
I,
Pankos playing in Villeurbanne. in France, and Jones playing at home versus Baskonia. To be honest, I think I'm not sure how great Villarreal team will be.
Mhm.
Although he's playing away from home, I think I'm more keen going with Pankos. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Pangos as well because of experience, because of the team. You know,
Mhm. Okay, I
uh,
guess
I think he has all the potential to have a great game.
mhm. In that case, I think then that's it. We have our captain.
And Kevin, welcome back to Euroleague, and you're our first captain.
Perfect. So this guys was the our deep value, our presentation for um, undervalued players stuck together into a team. Hopefully, will give us some score, but we hope in the long run will actually give us more credits. So then we
Mhm.
start getting also big stars.
We
But
would like also to hear your own opinion about who do you think is the up and coming players for this EuroLeague. You may write them on the comments section below. Um, I think based on the undercurrents we have, we created a very young and also team with a lot of potential.
actually, that's a very good thing. They maybe they can also give us the audience can also give some selections on overvalued players.
That's
Um,
true.
and maybe they have even better selections on undervalued. So that's a really good one. Maybe I think what you can give us is your top three overvalued and top three undervalued players. When I say top three overvalued, so like the three worst cases. Um, I may say I think Teodosic seems a little bit overvalued. Not because of the abilities, because if we're talking about his basketball abilities, he's always undervalued. But in terms of fantasy,
Yes,
his
as well.
age and the team, I'm not sure if being the fifth most expensive guard is fair to the rest of the competition, for example. But yeah, we're very keen to listen and see
Agree.
your choices.
Yes. So I think that's it from us. This is Deep Value BC. We're waiting for you in our league. So see you all next time as well.
Yeah, and we have all the info if you want to join our league in the description down below. Till then, guys, have a good weekend and enjoy basketball.
Yes, have a great one. Peace.
Yeah.